Welcome to Wentworth Institute of Technology, Spring 2021, afternoon commencement for the School of Architecture and Design. Will Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ian Lapp, please bring the proceedings to order?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to spring commencement. This is the 117th year of Wentworth Institute of Technology, and the commencement is now called to order. Will the audience please stand for the posting of the colors by the Northeastern University ROTC Color Guard, following by the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You bet. Please be seated. I now have the honor of introducing a very proud alumnus. From the class of 1982 and chair of Wentworth's Board of Trustees, I present you Greg Janey.
Good afternoon. I am very excited to be here, and I'm especially excited that we can all be here together in person. It's fitting that we have this on the quad, on the heart of our campus. As a proud alum, I have many great Wentworth memories, and I can speak firsthand about how great it is to think back on your hard work as a student and celebrate it right here on campus. As the first university in the Boston area to return to an all in-person ceremony, I think you should give all yourselves a round of applause. I am grateful for this opportunity to speak with you today. Some of you might know my story. I grew up in Roxbury, not far from here. As a young man, I was unsure of what my future held. I did not know that one day I would be running a successful construction management business and serving as the chair of the board of the trustees of a university. I had spark inside me for creation, and this passion brought me to Wentworth. Wentworth represented an incredible opportunity to hone my skills, nourish my thirst for learning, and support my love for creating things. I earned my degree in construction management at Wentworth and was able to start Janey Construction Company 37 years ago, thanks to what I learned here today. Today, that business is thriving with projects throughout the Northeast and beyond. We've hired many Wentworth students and graduates over the years, and my industry peers can say the same thing because we know that what you bring to the table, you possess invaluable skills and experience that will set you apart from any industry. Wentworth has always changed over the times. It has always prepared its graduates for anything they set out to achieve. I know that you will continue to pivot and stay ahead of the curve in your careers because of what you've learned here. There was no doubt in my mind, and I can say that because I once sat where you are sitting today. I know that your faculty, family members, and friends are proud of you. Everyone from Wentworth is proud of you. But most of all, you should be proud of yourself. And so I'm happy for you. And I'm also excited that everyone else who will be sharing this creative determination and passion as you move forward in your careers. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
I now have the great honor and distinct privilege to introduce the president of Wentworth Institute of Technology, your president, Dr. Mark A. Thompson.
Hello and welcome. It's wonderful to see you all in person right now on this very beautiful and very special day. It's taken a lot to arrive at this day, but you all made it happen, and I could not be prouder of you right now. On behalf of the faculty and staff, our Board of Trustees, and the entire Wentworth community, I extend congratulations to each one of you. It goes without saying that a lot has changed since the last time we held an in-person commencement ceremony. There are the usual obstacles that come along for any student navigating their way through college. But your class, of course, has found unique pressures and challenges on a global scale, including those both of a social and economic nature. But with each new challenge, you pivoted with grace. The entire Wentworth community thanks you for your flexibility and your dedication, both as a group and as individuals, to making things work for everyone. You should all be very proud. During my tenure here, I've marveled at the amazing things you've done, whether in the classroom or labs, in athletic competition, or when representing Wentworth out in the world. Today, we celebrate your many accomplishments and look forward to what I am very confident will be a bright future. While your success comes in large part due to your own commitment, I'm sure that you will agree that it is also due to the various people who supported you along your journey. They are likely faculty and staff who saw potential in you, who mentored, nurtured, and encouraged you. I'm also sure there are family members and friends who provided you support and encouragement when you needed it most. They perhaps made sacrifices to ensure that you would be here today, and they did this because they care about you. Class of 2021, would you please stand and express your appreciation to all of the faculty, staff, family, and friends who have supported you. Please stand and give them a round of applause. Thank you. I also want to personally express my gratitude to our faculty and staff for their flexibility and commitment to student success, our trustees and university advisors for their leadership and support, and the families and friends present today for entrusting Wentworth with your loved one's education. And to our graduates, I want to thank you for being Wentworth students. And to our families, I want to thank you for being Wentworth families. Graduates, I'll be direct with you. The world you're graduating into is a far different one than existed even when you started at Wentworth. Further innovation will be required to tackle new complexities and to work within transformed industries. An ability to evolve over time is more essential than ever before. But you already know this, and more importantly, you already know how to do this. You define perseverance. When certain opportunities changed over the last year, you were creative and you found solutions where others would have been lost. The world needs Wentworth graduates. You are second to none. I urge you to utilize the talents you developed and fine-tune here to truly make a difference everywhere. Give the world the benefit of your full creative capabilities, and in doing so, you'll also realize great success and fulfillment. I have no doubt that you'll do great things. My optimism for a bright future comes from my belief in all of you and what I know you're capable of accomplishing. You have all the tools to succeed. I'm eager to see the positive change you will impart on the world. And please know that we are here, ready, and willing to support you in your needs going forward. Your link to Wentworth is one that you will have for your entire lifetime. Congratulations, class of 2021, and best wishes to each and every one of you.
Thank you, President Thompson. Our keynote speaker today is Carol Wedge, the CEO of design firm Shepley Bulfink. Among her many leadership positions, Carol served on the Wentworth Board of Trustees for 6 years and is a member of Boston's Green Ribbon Commission. She is also a trustee emeritus for Boston Architectural College and treasurer of the Architecture Foundation Board. And she is the recipient of the 2020 Edward C. Kemper Award, which is granted for continued and significant service to the American Institute of Architects, and as honorary doctorate in engineering from Wentworth in 2004. I would like to now invite you to look at the screens here in the tent. Without further ado, Ms. Carol Wedge.
Hello, students, families, faculty, administrators, guests, and friends of Wentworth. It is my pleasure to have the opportunity to share some thoughts with you today. My name is Carol Wedge. I'm an architect and the CEO of a national design firm, Shepley Bulfink. I have many connections to Wentworth, from joining architectural studio reviews to speaking at Women of Wentworth events and serving on the Board of Trustees for many years. Wentworth students, first, a huge congratulations on your achievement. You're completing your degree after years of hard work and you're here celebrating those accomplishments and reflecting on your time at Wentworth, and also taking the next steps towards your future in your career. The pandemic has and continues to challenge all of us, and I'm so proud of you for persevering and getting to today. It's a time of change, a time to explore possibilities, and to join with others to solve some of the most intractable problems in our culture. These problems need interdisciplinary and intercultural solutions, addressing climate change, the future of cities, future of health and community. And race and privilege are intertwined with all of these, and they must be addressed in new ways for us to have any hope of equity and the full potential of a just society. This past year has also opened a window to the future and an invitation to think differently. You are a hope for the future. Your ideas, your ingenuity, and creativity are more important now than ever. You are the problem solvers we need. Your co-op experiences have given you a taste of what's possible as you enter the next chapter of your life. So today, I want to ask you, what will you do with your wild and precious life? Mary Oliver wrote The Summer's Day, a poem that ends with this line, "Tell me, what will you do with your one wild and precious life?" I went back to that poem and was inspired by Jane Taylor's review, finding it a message more deeply about living in now. Every day of our life is being lived consciously or unconsciously, right here and right now. So wherever you go, whatever you do, I hope you will remember to pay attention to the right here and right now. I'm joining this commencement to encourage you to imagine what's possible, imagine the impact you may have, the powerful voice that you have, and your ability to take action, to follow your dreams and create change. The decisions you make right here and right now can create a more hopeful and inclusive future. And I encourage you to embrace that future by being yourself, because your authenticity and courage will be key ingredients to your progress and success. I wish you good luck, and I want to let you know the Wentworth Network is here to support you and help you as you go forward in your careers. So please embrace your one wild and precious life. All my best and a huge congratulations.
A special thank you to Carol Wedge. I now have the wonderful distinction of introducing our student speaker. Michael Martinez is an architecture student with a focus in adaptive interventions. He has completed co-ops with both the Harvard University Graduate School of Design and with Professor Samuel Maddox at Make Do Studio. He is happy to join us today to offer words of encouragement to the graduating class. Please join me with a warm welcome to Michael Martinez.
Good afternoon, President Thompson, friends, family, faculty, and staff, all who are here to celebrate my fellow graduates of the class of 2021. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. These were the words spoken by President John F. Kennedy in 1962 as a response towards a great endeavor at the time. This was also my response as a fifth grader when I decided to pursue what would be my own great endeavor to graduate college and receive a bachelor's of science in architecture. As a first-generation student from Dominican Republic, the possibilities of going to college seemed as far away as the moon, always visible but never obtainable. The pressure to do something that has never been done in my family's history was a load that was often too heavy for me to carry. It was a dream, an overwhelming dream, that I would not say no to, one that I chose because it was hard, and I believe that anything that is hard to achieve is worthwhile. My parents sacrificed their dreams to allow me to fulfill mine, and I would not let this opportunity go to waste. to the children of immigrants, and to others who are also first-generation students, know that it is possible. Never forget what motivated you to start in the first place, and remember, if you know your why, you can endure anyhow. When we started off as freshmen, we all had heard the countless stories of being an architecture student and what that entailed. The many disappointments we would face, the sacrifices we would need to make with our personal time, and the rigorous workload and deadlines we would have to complete in a short amount of time. Many of us here were told that our experience would be a trial by fire, and one that we would have to go through alone at times. People made us think that these long nights of work and sacrifices were something to be feared and avoided. And yet, we all embraced the night, day after day, as if it were our best friend. Through the years, the night molded us into the students you see before you today. It was within the night that our best ideas came into fruition, and our best work was brought to life. Friendships were made in the night. Help was given and collaborations flourished. Blessed be the night because it was filled with pain, sadness, self-doubt. But hidden beneath all of that, we found patience, perseverance, and the power that was within all of us to keep going when our body and mind were at their limit. It was through these experiences that I realized that the night held its own beauty. And so when I look back at my time here at Wentworth, I will remember my nights just as fondly as my days. I am grateful to all of you who were with us and supported us through those long nights. To our friends, family, faculty, and staff, because of you, today feels so much warmer, so much brighter than I could ever imagine. As we graduate today, we will continue our journey into the unknown with a smile on our face and resolve in our hearts. We will continue our journeys knowing that we have the tools, the knowledge, and the support to pursue what comes next. We all have failed multiple times, and that often makes us feel inadequate. But I wanted to remind each and every one of you that you are loved, you are enough, and that there is greatness within each and every one of you. I have had the honor of working with and being a part of a class who has fought every day and night for the past 4 years to say yes to life and its uncertainties when others would understand it if you said no. Class of 2021, continue to say yes to adversity. Say yes to resilience. Say yes to kindness, and success will surely follow. Thank you.
Wow, that was something. Thank you, Michael. The time has arrived for the conferring of the degrees. Graduates, are you ready? All right. On behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to call for the presentation of diplomas to the worthy and approved candidates. Dean Singhae Lee, Associate Dean Mark Mulligan, and Graduate Director Kelly Hutzel will present the candidates from the School of Architecture and Design.
President Thompson, Provost Lapp, Chairman Janey, students and guests, I have the honor to present the Master of Architecture degree candidates from the School of Architecture and Design. Keita Emily Balsamo. Salamawit Tasfaye Balcha. Ferdinand Napoleon Balarjan. James Carl Anderson. Molly May Aldrich. Lane B. Couture. Hannah Marie Clark. Jose L. Cata Jr. Thomas Bain Caruso. Sean Michael Canwell. Kyle Daniel Donner. Daniel Nicole DeNoya. Daniel Dominic Deodato. Caitlin Michelle Darvio. Marcus Paul Dalpe. Nabile Goranoglu. Tainara Glagau de Silva. Lauren Ruth Farnan. Mohammed Aladdin Bark Amarshedi. Robert Michael Dortuna. Panayota Karelis. Gwyneth Jane Harvey. Camille Renee Haverneck. Eric Daniel Hansen. Angela Lee Grant. Armand J. Michael. Danielle Catherine McDonald. Rebecca Marie Clanchesser. Stephen J. Kaufman. Nathan Michael Carlson. Daniel Michael Ostrowski. Matthew H. Nguyen. Marissa Tasca Nelson. Jordan Marie Mosher. Torin Jacob Perry Mizuno. Leah Patricia Rogus. Michael Fitzgerald Riley. Lily Reiner. Alegria Paez. Jessica Marie Swenson. Alva Daya Shkoza. Alexander R. Sauer. Trevor Cole Salvini. Sarah Louise Travis. Andrew Davis Tyrion. Drew Robert Tessier. Madison Elizabeth Tebbets. Andrea Michelle Simmons. Lindsay T. Woodward. Tyler Michael Wojcik. Colin J. Willett. Allison Nicole West. Nathan Francis Violet. Sarah Jane Young. Shuxin Huang.
I now call to the podium Associate Dean Mark Mulligan to read the names of the Bachelor of Science in Architecture degree graduates.
Thank you. President Thompson, Provost Lapp, Chairman Janey, students and guests. I have the honor to present the Bachelor of Science in Architecture degree candidates from the School of Architecture and Design. Jenna Marie Acord. Liana Alexanyan. William Walling Allen, magna cum laude. Kyle Thomas Andrews. Christian Elizabeth Baber, magna cum laude. Bradley Robert Boulay. Odanric da Cruz Cabral. Emily Ahmed Chowdhury. Shannon Kristen Connor, cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Desrosiers. Matthew James Ducey. Alexandra Wellington Eastland, cum laude. Princess Indrani Egereva. Eliza Kasapi Elezi, cum laude. Mark Anthony Emmons. Jarrett W. Ettore. Hello. Nicholas Xavier Fernandez. Jack Henry Foisey, cum laude. Alexis Gabrielle Foley. Maria Cara Fredette. Aidan Thomas French, cum laude. I gotta put it in. Trevor O'Neill Friends. Eamon Patrick Garrity. Zachary Kevin Gaudette, cum laude. Nicholas Richard Gilpin, cum laude. Who? Jeffrey David Goudreau. Sarah Elizabeth Hanscom, cum laude. Samantha Lynn Herrick, cum laude. Hi, David. David Anthony Howe, Jr. Justin Eric Hudgens. Hi, Isa. Isabelle Jean-Louis. Sophia Mary Katona. Jamie T. Keenan, cum laude. Hannah J. Keith. Devlin Kenny, cum laude. Megan Jean King. Congratulations. Hannah Nicole Lack. Lisandra Tamara Lastre Mora. Stephen Austin Lauter. Oh. Thank you. Harrison Francisco Maki, cum laude. Hey, congratulations. No worries. David Lascelles Xavier Marsh. Michael Stephen Martinez. Connor Wilson McCormick. Sophie Renee McKenzie, cum laude. Olivia G. McLaughlin. Pedro Luis Mendez. Jonathan Miguel Mendez. Matthew Mikhail Messere, summa cum laude. Hey, Christopher Ryan Mock. Megan Maria Mollet. Zachary Nathan Moskowitz. Jack Harrison Murphy. Jackson Montana William Nissen. Alexander Michael Panzera. Matthew Anthony Pereira. Emma Nicole Perry. Jake Anthony Picariello. Jared David Redfield. Joseph Renault. Samantha Elizabeth Ryback. Thomas James Shannon. Casey Ann Russo. Angelica Newell Saab Sampson. Caden Christian Savage. Matthew Carl Schmida. Jack Henry Sharaba. Noah J. Sherburne, magna cum laude. Michael J. Skolnick. Catherine Elizabeth Small, magna cum laude. Leah C. Studer, cum laude. Asya Tokbi. Jake Salvatore Torregrossa. Tina Truong Trank. David Joseph Tarago. Jeffrey Scott Vacheres. Emma Catherine Whitney, cum laude. There he is, okay. Emmanuel Ifanwichukwu Chukwumaeze. Connor Joseph Young. And Maya Eva Zawalinski.
Will the degree candidates please rise and remain standing? By virtue of the authority granted to Wentworth Institute of Technology's Board of Trustees by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and vested to me, I have the honor to confer upon each of you the diploma for which you are entitled with all the rights and honors thereto appertaining. Congratulations to all of you. If I could ask you to remain standing, please. I now invite Eric Green to the podium on behalf of the Wentworth Alumni Association.
Thank you, President Thompson. It's an honor to stand here before all of you as a member of the class of 1995. Graduating students, I invite you to move the tassels from the right side to the left side if you haven't already done so. This signifies your transition from student to alumnus and the continuation of your unique, meaningful, and lifelong relationship with Wentworth. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, class of 2021. This concludes the commencement ceremony. Per state regulations, all guests are asked to exit campus at your earliest convenience. First, would family and friends please remain seated until the platform party and the graduates leave the tent. On behalf of the entire Wentworth community, thank you all very much. Congratulations to our graduates, their families, their friends, to all of us. What a moment.